So next up, we have accuracy of pedometry using a head-mounted display, and it's Ilias. I apologize. Actually, tell me how to pronounce it.
It's Ilias Apostolopoulos.
Okay, we'll leave it there. Thank you, Ilias.
Thank you very much. So, head-mounted displays such as Google Glass can be great for physical activities. Because of the unobtrusive nature of data provision, users can use Google Glass in order to have information displayed to them without interrupting their activity. For example, how far they have run, what's their speed, etc. Another useful application would be using a head-mounted display for indoor navigation for people with visual impairments. In this case, glass could be used as an input and output device by incorporating the audio and the touch interfaces that it provides. Those two applications, though, require good, accurate pedometry, the step counting. So far, there have been studies that have counted the accuracy of pedometry by placing accelerometers in various positions on the body. Their results indicate that the further away you move from the feet, the less accurate the accelerometer becomes. However, no one so far has tried to measure the accuracy of pedometry by placing an accelerometer on the head. So the question we want to answer is, can we have accurate pedometry by using an accelerometer placed on the head? In order to answer this question, we designed a set of experiments that included a walking trial and a running trial. During the walking trial, the users were asked to walk 40 steps while wearing Google Glass and having one phone held in their hand and another one placed in the right front pocket. Each walking trial was repeated 3 times. Additionally, in the same manner, we had a running trial where the users were asked to run 30 steps while having a phone strapped on their arm and having another one placed in the right front pocket. Similarly, each trial was repeated 3 times for each user. Now, the phones that we selected were the Samsung Galaxy S3s because they have the same accelerometer sensors as Google Glass. In our experiments, we had 16 participants, 8 of which were female. 1 of them was left-handed. They were all, though, holding the phone on their dominant hand. Now, in order to count the accuracy of our system, users were asked to actually count their steps and stop exactly to the amount of steps that were instructed. But because this was not always the case, we also had cameras recording the trials, which were the trials were later observed by another person in order to make sure that we have the correct number of steps. Before its trial, the devices would communicate with an NTP server in order to synchronize the timestamps between the devices. Additionally, for its trial, the data were trimmed at the beginning and the end so as to make sure that we have the exact same time span between the devices. For the step detection, we selected a window peak detection algorithm due to its simplicity and the high accuracy it provides. However, due to the different nature of the walking and the running signals, we had to select different parameters for these 2 different trials. Now, results indicate that we had really good results with the head placement of the accelerometer. Actually, they were better than the other 2 placements in its category. However, statistical analysis showed that there is no significant difference between the accuracies. This is this is the same for both the walking trial and the running trial. However, there seems to be a significant difference in error between walking and running. We can see that there is way less error while running. This happens because there is much more acceleration and the signals are more pronounced. Here we can see an example, two sets, one for a walking trial and one for a running trial. In the walking trial, you can see that in the head and the hand placement, we have a really nice, smooth sinusoid signal, which made it easier to count steps, while for the pocket placement, it is not as smooth. The reason for that is because the phone was placed in a pocket on the side of the body, it was able to detect better steps that were taken on that side. Now, for the running trial example, we can see again for the head placement we have a really nice, smooth sinusoid signal, while the other two are not as smooth anymore. The reason for the arm not being smooth in this case is because users tended to move their arms back and forth while running. So this added more acceleration to the device. Now, to sum up, we found that there's no significant difference between those three placements, and it is actually feasible to have accurate pedometry by using a head-mounted display. Additionally, we found out that pedometry is more accurate when you have running trials, when the user is running, and also found that the head placement provided a smoother signal than the other placements. We believe that the reason for that is that because the device is placed closer to the vertical axis of the body, it better detects the oscillations of the body while moving. And also because the head has a considerable amount of weight. Now, in the future, we consider comparing the accuracy that we found from the head-mounted display versus a smartwatch. Based on our results so far, we think that smartwatch may probably have more noise, but it might be still feasible to provide accurate pedometry. Additionally, it would be interesting to see if we can do sensor fusion in order between glass and the smartwatch in order to provide more accurate pedometry. Additionally, we want to implement an algorithm that will take into consideration when an accelerometer is placed on one side of the body so as to more accurately detect high peaks and low peaks that represent the steps. So far I've talked mostly about head-mounted displays, but our work can be generalized and it can include any type of accelerometer that is placed on the head. Like for example, more recently, I think Motorola released a new device called Hearable, which is kind of a Bluetooth device that also includes sensors in it. This project was funded by a Google Research Award. Thank you very much for your attention. I will now answer your questions.